Might have to ball out, bro. Honestly. What is going on, West family, aka the best family? Hope you guys are having a blessed and beautiful day. This is so dope. As you guys can see, there is a basketball court in the middle of the city in Paris on some random street, and this is sick. And honestly, not gonna lie, the French people can actually hoop. Tony Parker came out of France, I believe, and he killed it. So this is pretty sick. Like, you know, we might have to take this. Hold on, we might have to take this shit up. We might have to show them how Cali hoopers do. You know what I'm saying? West Coast. Hold on. Get my jacket. Yo, Matt, you trying to ball them up or what?
Do it.
Come on, bro. You show what LA's all about, man. You wearing that hat? You gotta, come on, bro. Show us that jumper, bro. You gotta, I'd be like, I'm from LA. Be like, I got next. So I got next.
They can't handle it.
Zob said, I heard white man can't jump. This guy's actually good right here.
Jump. Oh, damn, foot.
Atta boy. Good? Yeah. I think this is it. Alright, y'all, welcome to another episode of Speaking French with Zavi. So here's what happened. It's like, I got coronavirus. All right, we walk into the restaurant, okay? She says something like, no. And then Zavi asked, oh, you guys closed? And then she said, no, we're not closed, but then she said something after that.
Okay, so
And then Zavi says, okay, like he nods his head like as if he understood her. He turns around. I said, Zavi, what did she say? I don't know, but let's get out of here. What did she say?
She basically said it's closed, and then
She
said like
didn't
6 or
know.
7 words after that. So I said,
And he
okay.
nodded. He's like, okay,
So
like
I
as if.
walk up to the guys, and they're like, oh, what did she say? And I was like, it's closed, and I don't know.
Like with full confidence, he turns around as if he knew everything she said, and he's like, I don't know.
Look, you gotta fake it till you make it.
Fake
I'm
it
just
till you
trying
make
to
it.
sell it.
I love it. I love it. Fake it till you make it. We're looking
Trying
for
to
food.
look like a local.
Yeah, we're looking for food, and Matt looks like a Hollywood producer. Look at him, legit. He looks like a Hollywood producer. Wow, my friend Habibi.
Welcome, Habibi.
Welcome, Habibi,
All
my
is good
friend.
for your friend.
Special, making special for me.
And you make it Facebook, yeah.
Yes.
YouTube, magnificent.
No YouTube, everything.
Everything.
Magnificent.
For your friend, Riyad.
Wow.
You want to take something?
How good is it? Good. It was so good that both of them are not getting one as well. Oh wow, guys.
Gotta take a bite.
Bro, it's amazing.
Wow.
Take a bite. Alright, now you guys each owe me $1. What is going on, y'all? So as you can see, it's our last night in the city, man. It's just the boys, me and
Very
Zob.
sad. Just the boys. Just 2 best friends.
Finally, it's a boys trip.
Just 2 best friends and no extra no 120 pounds of dead weight to carry around.
Dead weight. Matt is actually back at the crib. He's got school stuff to do. I mean, who cares about school now, man? What is school?
I dropped out.
What is school? But anyways, me and Zavik just ate a lot of food. We had gyros, we had some Greek food, and Zavik's pissed the whole time because he's like, he's so cultured. He's like, this isn't real authentic Greek food.
Dude, the guy's like, oh, I'm Greek. So I say a couple Greek words to him, and
Of course, 'cause he knows-
This guy was lost, dude. This guy had no idea. And I said the basic stuff like, oh, hello, how are you? This guy had no idea.
This guy, we saw some Russian people last night. He started saying privet. He said, bro, this guy literally Russian, English, French, Greek, whatever, all this type of stuff out of nowhere, hella cultured. Anyways, we're about to head back. And last night, man, I'm sad. My dude's looking like Home Alone. What the insert picture. Going back to the crib and see what happens. All right, y'all, so I don't know if you guys can see it, but the Eiffel Tower is lighting up. It's actually very hard to see on this camera because it's so wide, but Zavig made me wait like 30 minutes just to see the freaking lights.
What a West fam, aka the best fam.
But this is our last night, man, so he's like, I want to see the lights, and we're at the Louvre with the pyramid is. It's so beautiful, and he's still looking like a thief.
I was just hanging out. I was hanging out with my boy,
yeah.
And then the lights came on in the Eiffel Tower, and I looked over at him, and I was like, well, is there something you want to ask me?
Okay. Hit all your freaking Smarties.
That's not true at all. I never opened a single package.
Like, look at this. Attempting to watch Wajeeh's new video.
Oh no, I'm not ready. He's in the street. His friends are in the street. He's just trying to watch.
All right, Matt. It's been real.
See you never.
I'll see you on the other side. All right, baby. Buddy. It's been real. Paris vibes. Last couple of hours in Paris, as you guys saw, the boys just left. Oh my God. So I'm not flying back with them. Their flight is earlier, but I am heading back to San Francisco because the flight was just cheaper that way. But then after San Francisco, I'm headed to LA to see Wajeeh. Wajeeh's been waiting for me for so long, and it's been a couple of months since I've seen her. So of course, it's gonna be a great reunion. And then after that, I head back to North Carolina. I go back to school, unfortunately. Spring break is coming to an end. My flight is not for another like couple 5-6 hours later, so I might still hang around in the city. You know, probably get some chocolate, probably get some pastries, probably get something before I officially head out. Back like we never left. What's up, dude? You miss me? Alright, y'all, so we gotta talk. There's a lot that's going on. 1 second, hold on. Alright, so as you guys know, we just came back from Europe, from Paris, from France. I'm gonna give you guys a little bit of insights as to what's going on over there. And this whole coronavirus thing that has just been so blown out and in the States and what's going on and all that type of stuff. You see, I'm coughing. I'll get into that. 1 second. Hold on. All right. So as you guys know, in Paris, from what we're seeing from the media and whatnot, they shut down the Louvre and everything. Everybody's saying that people are taking all these precautionary measures and everything's just so crazy. Streets are empty and whatnot. None of that, I feel like, was true. Everybody in Paris, no one was barely wearing any masks. Everything for the most part seemed fine. Everybody was going about the days normally. I know Italy's where it was the worst case, but in terms of Paris, I think it was normal, it was fine, and we came back fine. I suppose, I don't think that we have coronavirus. And the symptoms of coronavirus, from what I've heard, is like a runny nose, sore throat, trouble breathing for severe cases. I actually had a cough before I went to Europe. I had a cough before that. I think it was just because of travel fatigue from before. But in the States, I'm just trying to say is like everything's going crazy because now all these schools are canceling classes. My classes are canceled. His classes are canceled. A lot of my friends, you guys, if you guys are in school, you guys are probably getting emails that classes are canceled. Now they're doing everything remotely online. I don't know. I feel like this is just being so blown out of proportion. Of course, you got to take precautionary measures and all that type of stuff. It could be serious, but I just think that for our generation, for younger people, it's just not. I feel like our immune system is strong. Of older people, they're more likely to be prone to it. I just think that this is so overhyped, overblown out of proportion. But then again, be aware, I'm using hand sanitizer like crazy. I'm also wearing masks at the airport. I'm taking all the precautionary steps. Another thing I was gonna mention is that when I was coming back to the States, no, they didn't check, like they don't check for any type of coronavirus. Like they don't, right? Did they check for you guys? No, so like there's no one that's checking if you guys have some sort of thing, or there's no one that's asking any medical questions, even security, even crossing through customs. No one's doing any of that stuff. So if people are flying in from Europe, people that actually probably do have it, and they're bringing it to the States, it is kind of scary in that sense. There's no questionnaire screen that's going on and happening, but nonetheless, I'm praying for all you guys out there, for those that are having online classes now. Good luck with that. I know I'm gonna have to adjust, figure that whole system out. But anything that I can say is stay safe, always use hand sanitizer. I'm using hand sanitizer, drink emergency, any of that type of stuff. And I just wanna share and give you guys my insights of going to Europe, how it was out there as opposed to what the media was showing, and now coming back to the States, and if there's any process of that such. But I just think everything's blown out of proportion. I'll catch you guys. We'll see the whole updates that happen in the rest of the week. And of course, keep you guys updated. Now it's time for me to go home. It's time for me to go to LA. It's time for me to be back with Mama G, who's been begging for me to come home, and I will see you guys in the next vlog for that. As always, stay safe, stay blessed, and always, 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 stay beautiful.
I don't wanna die for them to miss me. Yes, I see the things that they wishing on me.